So in this video, I'm going to be showing you the best Imani Tech vehicles you can have in GTA 5 Online in 2024 and that you should definitely own in GTA 5 this year. But before we do get into the video, if you do want to join this month's modded account giveaway, all you gotta do is drop a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then comment the word giveaway. Make sure you join the Discord as well. But yeah, if you could quickly drop a like, I'd highly appreciate it. Just real quick, go drop a like on the video. It highly helps out, and well, you don't have to, but I do highly appreciate it. But yeah, let's get on to the first one. So the first one we're going to have on the list is going to be the brand new Baller STD that actually released about 2 weeks ago. And yeah, it actually has Imani Tech upgrades on it. Doesn't actually have HSW on it or armor plating, but it's definitely pretty nice. And it did release, yeah, like I said, about 2 weeks ago. And it is about $1 or I believe $2 million. You can grab this. And yeah, it handles pretty well on the road and it's pretty fast. Not really like one of the fast cars in the game, but it's like a decent top speed. And overall, this car has actually a pretty nice design. It actually does look like the real life version. Besides the taillights a little bit looking a bit more different. But overall, this is definitely a better looking Baller ST. And it is one of the new vehicles, and I do think it's better than the Impaler. Up next, we got this new car right here that also released in the new Chop Shop DLC, and it is actually the Illusion. Now the Illusion right here, it is also armor plated, so this one right here, you can also add armor plates and missile lockout jammer. And this car comes with a ton of modifications, and it's actually a pretty good off-road car. So it's pretty fast as well in the city, so it's kind of like both for off-road, and it's pretty good to just go around the city. And it does actually take about 3 or 4 rockets to destroy it, sometimes even 5, so it's definitely pretty good as well against like other weaponized vehicles. And I do also think it has a pretty nice modern design to it. And also this car does come at a pretty cheap price of $1.8 million, which is quite a lot, but I'd say it's pretty cheap in today's standards of GTA 5 cars. And yeah, it's overall pretty good, so nothing too much to say about this car. But yeah, let's get on to the next one. But quick word from today's sponsor, vehicles, and the one that actually is, it's actually the weaponized Ignis. And you can't actually add armor plating to this car, but you will see that it actually has this huge gun on it, which can pretty much destroy anything, and it is pretty hard to destroy. And also this car comes with a HSW upgrade, so you could actually HSW upgrade this car, which does make it pretty fast, and it is also has a pretty huge gun on it, which is kind of like a minigun, and yeah, it's pretty quick as well. But let's get on to the next one. Now, probably one of the best ones on this list right here is probably going to be the Tally Stinger, or you can also call it the Tally GTO Stinger TT, but most people just call it the Stinger TT because we already do have an Tally GTO. So with this car right here, you can actually put armor plating on it, and you can also get a HSW upgrade on it, which does make it pretty fast as well, and it does withstand quite a lot of rockets. So it's definitely one of the fastest cars in the game as well, and it has armor plating on it. So definitely one of the best Imani Tech vehicles out there that you can go yourself and get. Also, one other thing about this car is that it has really good handling, so you can actually handle this car very well at really high speeds. So unlike other cars that could also be pretty fast, but they handle pretty well and are easy to crash, this one right here, the Tally GTO Stinger TT. Up next, we got the Buffalo EVX, which is actually an electric Imani Tech vehicle, which is actually pretty fast. But the only downside to this is if you are more of a car guy and you do enjoy like good muscle cars with really good sounds, this car does not have any of that. I mean, it is after all electric, and it also doesn't come pretty cheap, but about a price of $2.1 million for this car. I wouldn't say it's totally worth it, but it's definitely not too bad if you are into like electric cars. Personally, it's not really my favorite, because I do like a more like actual muscle car with an actual engine instead of electric. This doesn't really feel like a muscle car, more of just an electric car, and I wouldn't really say it's worth 2.1 million. If they priced it maybe at like 1 million or like 1.2 million, it would make a lot more sense, since the regular Hellfire costs about $700,000. so that's definitely pretty strange how they would price this one at like 2.1 million. But yeah, that's about all about this one right here. I think we get on to the next one. Up next on the list, we actually do have the Jubilee right here, and this is probably one of the best looking ones because it is recreated from the Rolls-Royce in real life. And yeah, it definitely does look pretty nice. And this car right here actually has all the upgrades, so missile lock-on jammer and also armor plating, and also it is kind of bulletproof. So it's not like fully bulletproof, it's about semi-bulletproof, so it does take about like 5 to 6 bullets to actually pierce the bulletproof window or the glass. So you griefers won't really be able to shoot you right away with this car, and they won't be able to blow you up since you can have the armor plating on this. It does take quite a few rockets to blow this car up, and overall it is not really that fast, but it's just a really nice looking vehicle, and it is pretty decent price of $1.6 million. And you can also upgrade, or unlock a trade price for $1.2 million, which is really a good deal for this car right here. And it will probably set you back about $2 million in total with all the Imani Tech upgrades. Now we have the Buffalo STX. Now this is definitely one of my favorite ones on the list. I was actually going to put this one as the best one, but then we do have another one in this video that you will see, which is actually better. So I was going to put this one in first. But yeah, this one is really nice. It's actually based from the Dodge Charger in real life, and it is pretty fast as well. And it does have Imani Tech upgrades on it, and it also does have armor plating, and it does also come at a pretty cheap price, well, for this car specifically here at $1.6 million, which is definitely not too bad for this, considering the EVX actually costs more and doesn't even have an engine. This one is actually not electric, and it is pretty fast and does handle around at fast speeds pretty well. It might even handle better than the Stinger, so I do think it handles pretty well. But yeah, let's get on to the last one. At about $2.2 million, we're gonna have the Oscilla Virtue right here, which I do think is the best one currently. So like I said, I was gonna put the Buffalo STX, but I did look once again, and I did see this one. It is actually better. So I'm gonna tell you some of the things and why this actually makes it the best. So it is actually electric, but the acceleration speed on this thing is absolutely crazy. And the crazy part about this is that you can actually get it for free. So you don't even have to buy it for $2.2 million. You can literally get this one for free by completing the first dose and the last dose missions of the Drug War DLC, and you will actually unlock this car for free. You can still do those, so you don't actually need to buy anything to do those missions. You just go to the R on the map and you just complete all those missions, and you will actually receive this car for free. And it is also Imani Tech upgradable. That's actually how I got it. I got it for free by doing the first dose and last dose missions. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you do drop a like on it and subscribe to this video. I'm going to be showing you how you get all the colored clothing glitches, and also do go live with subscribers after the new patch. So if you buy any of those things, new update with the Baylor, and go quickly drop a like on the video. I highly appreciate it. Real quick, go drop a like right now. And I'm also doing a modded account giveaway this month, and if you do want to enter that, just drop